Hi everyone, welcome back to another video in the channel. Hope you guys are having a good week or day or weekend, whatever it is by the time this posts. And I'm very excited to, and kind of actually really scared to watch the next episode of Attack on Titan, because as we know, the rumbling is happening and it doesn't feel quite as victorious as, I guess, if you had told me season 1, I would have been like, oh yeah, cool, like they're defending themselves. But with Aaron's message of basically extermination of everyone who's not a Titan, which is just as bad as Zeke's message, I'm a little less excited. I am very intrigued though to see, what Mikasa and Armin and kind of like the gang do. Like, how are they going to react? Are they going to side with Eren? What's Levi? Like, I still need to know if Levi is alive, and if nothing else, I need to at least know what Hannes is going to do. So there's a lot to think about, and I'm excited to get into it. So let's go. Alright guys, so I just looked back at my recording and it looks like it only recorded like a corner shot of everything for some reason. So sorry if you had to watch it kind of weird. I'm guessing I would have been, this is rough, but alright. It's starting strong. Over here. Oh man. Can you imagine being Gabi and you like shoot Eren and you're like, okay, cool, I like solved the problem. And then he comes back as this really big Titan. Cause like you wouldn't have any context of like why. My dog is very passionate about the subject too, by the way. But you wouldn't have any context as to like why he's all of a sudden back like that. And she's not even from like that. Well, she is, but she, she's lived on in Marley. So I imagine that would be confusing for everyone, but I feel like she must be like super confused. It's interesting they're kind of doing a little flashback from the episode each time. I wonder why. Something I like is this really shows... Also, are they showing previous people who were turned into Titans? Okay, this is interesting. But also, something I like is that it shows how they're all connected. Like, these people from Marley may have, like, been brainwashed, and they may have, like, been fighting against the people in Eldia and everything. But at the end of the day, they're all, like, still, part of the, I don't know, the Eldian people, if that makes sense. So that's kind of interesting. And yeah, it looked like I just saw Falco, which I guess he was technically turned back into a human, but I'm kind of wondering, if people who have been turned into like Titans in general are like, that aren't like the thinking Titans are in here too. Maybe not. Oh, interesting. They definitely have Marlians too. I think. So I was watching this flashback because I just saw Historia right there, from season 3, where Historia and Eren are like in the little cavern and Historia's talking to her dad. And I just thought it was really interesting because she actually says something about exterminating all the people, which I wouldn't have thought of, but I saw this flashback. It was like on Reddit. And she was like, I'm going to exterminate everyone who's not a Titan. And I thought, wow, I wonder how she's feeling about this. And like if Eren got any ideas from that. I'm sure we'll get the answers to that question, but I just love how the show connects so many things from like the past that we like thought were already so dramatic or crazy twists, and then it's like, oh, here's another twist that you didn't even think about. It's like fourth wall, if that makes sense. But anyways, just a random thought. I need to keep watch. I'm like 1 minute in and I keep stopping because I have so many things I'm thinking about. So we'll keep going. You know, this isn't as like happy sounding. I mean, it was never happy per se, but it was more like kind of badass. Now it's more like horror-y, if that makes sense. I'll have to listen to this again, like, you know, in the new context. But I'm gonna fast forward it for now. So weird, right?
聞いたか。あの島から巨人が俺たちを殺しに来るって。
It's interesting that the man from Marley thinks that means he's going to die. I mean, I don't know how Titans would actually differentiate, but there must be something. And I guess that's Falco. He looks different, to say the least. Oh, I guess that wasn't Falco. Oh man. You think Eren has some kind of power over that too? It would kind of make sense. He must feel so powerless, like everyone else pretty much. Man. I think Marley knows. I didn't think about that because I said last time I was like maybe they'll team up, but I guess they kind of can't. So what's gonna happen? Though then again, I think Eren's all about freedom, so I don't know if he's really gonna use. I don't know if he's gonna use that power. If he does, it's very hypocritical of him to use like the I control everyone, you know, kind of power. It's interesting. Yeah, me neither.
消え去れば全ての遺恨も消え去る。俺たちの生存を脅かしてきた敵も全てぺしゃんこだ。まっさらな更地だけを残して。海の外の連中が一番恐れていたことが起きちまった。俺たち悪魔だと決めつけて。
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If I hadn't labeled them as devils and like done all that stuff with like bringing in new titans and threatened them and everything, this wouldn't have happened. Obviously, it shouldn't have happened regardless. But I think the point is you know, if you treat people like they're not human, then you can't expect them to necessarily like you or, you know, want the best for you, right? It's not, it's just not how it tends to go. And I don't agree with Aaron's actions, but, well, I just don't agree with Aaron's actions. But like, I also understand why they're angry, you know, so.
皆殺しにしようとしたばかり。つまりこれは外の連中が真似た結果であった。
Like, I kind of agree and I kind of disagree
俺たちには
with
ど
what
う
he's
するこ
saying.
ともできなかった。そうだろう。でもこれは
Yeah, it's genocide.
度が過ぎている。
I agree with more with Armin, I guess.
大虐殺だ。
Yeah.
止めるか。エレ
Yeah, hopefully.
モ。エレモは安楽死計画で俺たちを虚勢しようとするジークを拒み、始祖の力を維持するためヒストリアを犠牲にすることを拒んだ。つまりエレンは俺たちを守るために壁外人類を犠牲にした。この大虐殺の恩恵を受けるのは俺たちだ。お前らが大事だからだ。
I mean, he's not a hero. Like, yeah, it's not heroic to do that. Sorry. I hate saying that. I really, you know, like Aaron, but he's not a hero. There's no way he's a hero. That's not what I know. He's very loyal to his friends, which I appreciate, but it doesn't mean you should kill, you know, everybody. So, I feel for them. I mean, I'd, you know, be very conflicted too. Oh. Yeah, I thought he could control every Titan.
だが仲間を食ってるだろう。加勢するぞ。
待ってじゃん。その子をどうする？
おそらくこいつはアギトの巨人を継承した。放っておくわけにはいかねえし、巨人化させられた誰かに食わせれば一人救える。例えばピクシス主。いや、母ちゃんな。ラガコ村の母ちゃんに食わせる。いいな。
コニー、じゃん。ジークの話によると、その子は戦士候補生でライナーら戦士隊の弟分だ。彼らと親しいその子を僕たちが殺すとなれば、ライナーや車力の巨人と新たな争いを生むことになる。もうマーレが滅ぶのなら、これ以上ライナーたちと殺し合いを繰り返すことはないんだ。
Armin is my fave. That's all I have to say. Yeah, I don't think feeding Falco is a good idea. And he's a kid. Like, really? I mean, I get it. They've all had such horrible situations thrown on them, but like, he's a kid. Let him live. She might not even be there.
お前には分かんねえってのかよ。お前だってベルトルト食ったから蘇ったんだろうが。母ちゃん生き返らせるの止めんなよ。
Shoot. They always show up at the most random times. Oh no. This is insane. I didn't think they'd be attacking. I wonder if Eren knows this is happening. This is crazy. Oh, it's true. I guess Zeke did make those Titans, and Eren made, or like, got out of the wall the bigger Titans. But yeah, you'd think Eren could control them. And I bet she's like obsessed with them because she's obsessed with Zeke, but who knows? Because she's great. Can only Zeke control them? Even now? Seems weird. Oh man, this is brutal. I don't like this. Oh god. Oh. Maybe he's gone, I hope. This sucks. Is that guy the soldier? Oh man. That's nice. Good job, Gabby. You've grown on me a lot. That's really nice. If you know why I'm saying it's nice, it's because Sasha, like, saved her the first time. And obviously we know Gabby killed Sasha. Maybe this is sort of a way of Gabby... I mean, she can never make up for it, but you know what I mean. Trying to atone for what happened. Which is nice, so... Oh. A large caliber single shot rifle developed for use against Titans. It's powerful enough to bring out a Titan with a hit to its nape, but the rifle's utility is questionable. That's a pretty cool weapon that they invented. So, I'm guessing that's what Gabby was using. I'm glad they're okay.
捕まったフォルコを助けに来た。
ベンのことか。おい、あんたたち無事なのか。その巨人を殺したのか。その武器は一体なんだ。その子がやったのか。まさか周りから侵入したやつか。
Now is not the time to fight, guys. Not the time.
答えろ。そんな子は。
違います。私たちはギリシャで一緒に暮らす家族です。
巨人を殺したのは俺です。元マルヘイ捕虜なんでこの銃が使えました。
そげなこ強い。私たちを安全なところまで連れて行ってください。助けてよ兵士さん。お願いします。
分かった。火の手を返して質問。
There's no way.
いいかミヤ。ベンを連れて逃げなさい。それまで私たちと一緒におとなしくしてるんよ。
はい。
あんたたちもあの白昼夢を見たのか。はい、本当に壁の巨人が世界に向かって。ああ、そのようだ。
なんで私をかばった。そっちこそなんで私を助けた。それも命がけで。さあ、私はあなたを殺そうとした。私悪魔なんでしょう。違う、悪魔 人を何人も殺した。褒めてもらうために。それが私の悪魔。
そいつは俺の中にもいる。カヤの中にも。
Yeah, nobody's
み
perfect.
んなの中に悪魔がいるから世界はこうなっちまったんだ。
It's a good point.
じゃあどうすればいいの？
森から出るんだ。出られなくても出ようとし続けるんだ。
Okay, so before we get to this, which doesn't look pleasant, I just have to say that was a really nice moment. And I don't know, I really liked it, and it was just cool to see Gabby and I forget her name kind of make up and, you know, realize they're both not perfect in their faults, and yeah, and just everyone kind of like bond in such a horrible moment. It's kind of cool in a way, if that makes sense. So yeah, all right, let's see what happens. This guy's stressing me out. I'm assuming he might be dying. Well, who's that?
巨人と対峙した際はただ腰を抜かしていると教えた覚えはないぞ。
Yeah.
立体機動装置をつけろ。まだ旧式が残っている。私について
It may not be Levi, but he looks like a badass right now, and I'm here for it.
生き残りたい者がいるならな。
That's what we needed. Ugh, Elena. Oh, I mean, I still don't want to watch her die by Titan. Oh, Mikasa. Another badass. Oh, man. I think she might be gone.
全員トリケット最上階に移動しろ。そこに巨人を集めて叩く。ありったけのライスを運べ。俺たちで何とか
It's
す
a
る。
lot of Titans to deal
この
with.
巨人をよそに生かさんだ。巨人にされた仲間を思うならここで全て葬ってやれ。
Yeah, it's true. God, they probably like... I wasn't even thinking about that because they aren't showing like ones I recognize their faces right now. But like all of them would probably recognize someone and they're having to kill them. So which makes it even more unsettling than when you just like see a Titan, right? It's like crazy, but...
同時にやるぞ。
I'm just like so proud of them. Like, look how coordinated they are now. Compare them to season 1. Like, extremely impressive. Like in the music.
お前たちは戦わなくていい。砦まで引きつけろ。
Go team! This is the first time I felt kind of hopeful like that in a long time. Like season 3 vibes. I mean, still sad because we know them, but... You know what I mean. Oh, no! No! That's what I was saying, I don't want it to happen. He, like, I loved him too. I don't like this. Like, one of the most intelligent characters I feel like in the show. Like, just... I mean, at least I guess he'll be, you know, it can be over for him.
ここまで僕たちを導いてくれたのは
Yeah.
あなたです。
Oh.
ゆっくりとお休みください。
So respectful, at least. But man, that's rough. I didn't like that. Now I'm sad. Even with the happy music. Can't help but vibe with the song though. Mika's still a badass, even if it's really depressing they're killing all their comrades. This is such a weird confliction of emotions. You know what? It's still not like season 3. We know too much. Man, look at that. Okay, so I kind of did predict that based off the ending song. After the rumbling, that like things would look pretty bad. But man, I thought it would just be because these mindless big titans are like walking. I didn't realize that Zeke's titans or whatever wouldn't be under Aaron's control or whatever the reason is. So that's interesting. Sad to see it like that, you know? But I guess at the end of the day, well, of course, I still don't approve of Aaron's genocide plan. So let me say that. But at the end of the day, I think Aaron doesn't care about the buildings. He cares about the people, which would be fine if he was just defending them. But no, it has to be a genocide plan, of course. So. So they're not pure titans? What's that mean?
そろそろ俺たちに例の白昼の話をしてくれ。例は今何をしている？
So they all looked like they were daydreaming. Yeah, that's depressing. That's like what he. That sucks. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like this guy, right? Like wherever he's from, they probably dealt with oppression too. It sounds like, and it's like, you know, he's not doing this. Like Aaron doesn't need to do this to like end. Well, I'm not saying oppression will ever be ended, but to stop the oppression, right? Like there is another way. I feel so bad for this guy. Like, you know, he took a risk helping these other people who were oppressed, and then that would suck to be like, wow, everyone I know from my home country might die now. Like, I'm sad. Ugh. I'm sick of being sad, guys. Yeah, well. I don't know what he expected. So I guess Flock was always fine with it. Not really surprised. Just disappointed. Oh. Well, hey, at least they're on different sides now, I guess.
君たちも無事でよかった。しかしこの状況で呼び出してすまない。
君はなぜここに？信じて。もう争う気はないの。私はただパルコを返してほしいだけ。そしたら私たちはどこかに消えるから。
Oh no. It's not like they even agreed to it. Connie was just like, too bad. Oh, it's a long time. It's a good question. That's kind of what I was thinking. Oh, so maybe we'll see Annie now. Thaw. Oh. Oh, wow. Was she frozen in time or is she older? Oh, wow. What? Oh my god, what a cliffhanger, guys. Here, one second, my battery. But that was a really good episode. It wasn't as good as the last two. The last two were insane. But it was very interesting to see, you know, everyone's perspective. His relationship after what happened with Sasha and the one girl. And I can't believe Annie's finally thawed. Like, it's been literally like, how long has she been in there? Like 4 or 5 years? Can you imagine going from like season 1 or 2 to immediately where they are now? Like, that would be literally insane. And I wonder if there's anything else or anyone else that's like thawed that we didn't know about, or like if there's some secret with Annie, because like, why would the writer have had her frozen for that long? So yeah, I'm very interested to see like what's going to happen next. Surprise, surprise. Kind of interesting we took a break from Aaron's perspective, which makes me think next week's gonna be crazy. But interesting how little control the founder Titan seems to have over certain elements with the Titans that I didn't realize. So yeah, that was a good episode. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I figured out the editing, and I will see you next week.